The Federalists tended to be more pro-industry, more pro-merchants, banking. They believed in a stronger centralized government that would support a slightly larger standing military, would support infrastructure, investment, and they tended, because of those interests, to be more pro-British because Great Britain was the largest trading partner. Most of their power centers tended to be either in New England or along the Atlantic coast, where merchants and traders tended to be. The Democratic Republicans were generally distrustful of a strong central government. They didn't particularly want a standing military. They thought most of those things should be reserved for the states. So if there is going to be infrastructure, it should be at a state level. They tended to be more pro-France, for sort of an ideological sister republic position. And they tended to be more supportive of farmers and tradesmen, and thus found most of their support in the South and on the western regions of the states. So that kind of set up this clash in the 1790s in which not only did they disagree on things like foreign policy, but they really did have fundamentally different visions of what the nation should be going forward and how it should develop, and including who was the ideal American. For Democratic Republicans, it was the yeoman farmer. For Federalists, it tended to be someone who was more located in the city. And that was reflected in the disagreements between Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton. And I would go so far as to say not only did they disagree on those things, but their worldviews shaped how they thought someone should present in terms of masculinity, what dress was appropriate as a virtuous American